Maybe you've heard of this wonderful new hobby called digital scrapbooking, and you're wondering, what is digital scrapbooking exactly, and how do I get started? Well, my name is Sherry Barlow, and I'm from digitalscrapbooksandmore.com, and I'd like to tell you about digital scrapbooking and how you can get started. First of all, digital scrapbooking is really easy. It's also economical and it's a lot of fun. First of all, you take your digital photos and you take some digital scrapbooking paper, or this happens to be called a quick page, which means the page is already done and all you do is slip the photographs in. And also, you can take some digital scrapbooking papers and supplies, use your digital photo, and create a digital scrapbooking page, kind of like what traditional scrapbookers do, using papers and supplies and photos and gluing them all together to make a digital scrapbooking page. However, there are some differences. First of all, the digital scrapbooking papers can be used over and over again, and unlike traditional scrapbooking papers that once you use it, it's done. And the digital scrapbooking page is not limited to just one album. You can send it to all your friends and family via email. You can make it into an album, but you can make it into so much more. You can take the same digital scrapbooking page and make it into aprons or cards or many other things. So digital scrapbooking actually has a lot more possibilities and is a lot more economical. So what do you need to get started in digital scrapbooking? Well, it's really helpful to have a digital camera so that you can get digital photos. But if you happen to have a film camera, when you drop it off to get your film processed, just make sure that you order a CD with the photographs put on the CD in digital format. Also, if you have old photos, you can scan them into a scanner, and any of these three ways is a great way to get digital photos. Also, in digital scrapbooking, you need a computer to get started. It's very important in digital scrapbooking to have a computer. Digital scrapbooking has some things in common with regular scrapbooking. In regular scrapbooking, you would need a workspace and some tools like glue and rulers and scissors to make your scrapbooking pages. Well, in digital scrapbooking, it's sort of the same concept. You need a workspace and some tools to put together the digital scrapbooking pages with your photographs. So, for example, in digital scrapbooking, instead of using glue and scissors and so forth, you need to have some software that can glue and cut and put things together. One of the great programs made by Adobe is Photoshop. They also make Photoshop Elements. Both of these graphic programs are great for digital scrapbooking. The first program here is Photoshop, and a digital scrapbooking page is open and being worked on. This is what it looks like. Photoshop is the standard. It is what professionals use to edit and enhance photographs. And it's great for digital scrapbooking. It has all the bells and whistles, and it has a lot of power, and you can do a lot of amazing things in Photoshop. However, because it is made for the professional, it's not as user-friendly, and it's quite expensive, around $600. However, if you become an avid digital scrapbooker, you'll appreciate some of the extra tools that really make scrapbooking great. Another program that you might consider is Photoshop Elements. It's made like Photoshop, and it actually shares the same file format, meaning it's a baby version of Photoshop. However, don't really think of it as a baby version, because what you get inside of this program is amazing. And for most digital scrapbookers, it has all the power that you need. And in fact, Photoshop Elements actually has some extra tools that Photoshop doesn't have for the digital scrapbooker. This program is a lot user friendly, and the price is between $50 to $75. Now, if you're not sure which program to use, go to adobe.com, and there you can find a downloadable trial version for 30 days of either Photoshop or Photoshop Elements, and you can try them out and decide which one's best for you. And remember, if you buy Photoshop Elements, the skills that you learn here will transfer over to Photoshop. So I like both programs and have them both. But go ahead and try those out and see which one's good for you. Now, once you have the software that you need for digital scrapbooking, those Photoshop and Photoshop Elements are really easy, whichever one you pick, if you get some training. Digital scrapbooking is a little different than the regular photo ways that Photoshop is meant to be used. So getting some training in digital scrapbooking, focused on digital scrapbooking, will help you become a really great digital scrapper and make everything easy. For example, at our website at Digital Scrapbooks and More, if you navigate to our scrap shop, this is our scrap shop, you can click right here and go right to our training and buy different tutorials that'll help you with digital scrapbooking. We have a Getting Started series, and we also have intermediate and advanced tutorials, as well as photo editing tutorials. If you want to go straight to our scrap shop, just go to www.shop.digitalscrapbooksandmore.com. Or you can always just go to our main website, digitalscrapbooksandmore.com, and get the training there. Now, we have several varieties. We have, for those of you that want to learn Photoshop and you want to learn it doing digital scrapbooking, we have downloadables. We have 6 downloadable lessons in the Getting Started series, and you can instantly have them today. And we also offer all those 6 lessons on a CD version that mails to your house. So you can pick which is the best for you, whether you want to have a CD that is mailed to your house or you want to have the downloadable lessons right today. Now, for those of you that want to learn digital scrapbooking but you want to get started in Photoshop, we even have the downloadable lessons in the Getting Started series for Photoshop. Whichever you like, whichever program you want. It's really easy if you just get a little training. One of the things that makes our training different from other trainings is we offer three ways to help you learn. First of all, we offer video training so that you go from the very beginning. So if you don't know Photoshop or Photoshop Elements, it's okay. We start out at the beginning and teach you just enough to know about the program so that you can get started in digital scrapbooking. And then we take you through some of the common things that come up in digital scrapbooking. They're very different from just normal photo editing, so it's good to go through all the steps. We show you the step-by-steps, and we also provide printed PDF files that you can print out on your home computer. So after you watch the videos, and if you've forgotten a step, you can review it, and it has pictures with words. We also offer one other thing is after you've been working a while in digital scrapping, you might just forget one step and you don't want to watch the video again and you don't want to go through the step-by-step. So we've provided a cheat sheet where you could just look down really quickly and find that one step and see what you're doing. Now this is a really different kind of package than many other trainings. Some trainings just provide it where you just have to read it, and some provide a few videos. But one of the things that's really different about our training is we provide this step-by-step training. So if you want to go back, you can look not only at the video but the step-by-step printables, and we also have the cheat sheet. I think all of these trainings help whatever kind of learner you are learn digital scrapbooking pretty fast. And one of the things that we do is we take you from the beginning of not knowing the program clear to different things in digital scrapbooking until finally we take you and show you how to go to online printers and take your digital scrapbooking pages so that you can create wonderful things. Now, after you have the training and the software and your digital photos, it's good to get some digital scrapbooking supplies. You'll need those to start scrapbooking. One of the places you can go is to our scrap shop. You can go again to www.shop.digitalscrapbooksandmore.com or just go to digitalscrapbooksandmore.com and navigate to our scrap shop. This time you push this button, it'll take you to some great places where you can get digital scrapbooking papers, frames, embellishments, and even quick pages so that all you have to do is put your photos in and you don't even have to do very much scrapbooking. This is a great way to get started. Also, we have custom brushes, overlays, and other things. So just check out the digitalscrapbooksandmores.com scrap shop for all your digital scrapbooking needs. Now, once you have got some training, you have some supplies, you have your photos, you take your supplies, you bring them into your program, either Photoshop or Photoshop Elements, and you create your page. Once you've created your page, you save it as a digital scrapbooking page, and then you upload it to some online printers, and you can create mouse pads, you can create cards, puzzles, aprons, address books, cups, albums, calendars. From one digital scrapbooking page, you can create many different printable items. Now that's really different from traditional. From a traditional scrapbooking page, all you'd be able to do is probably put it in an album and that's it. And your scrapbooking supplies, once they're used up, they can't be used again. In digital scrapbooking, you can take these supplies and make a whole new page. And you can send by email this digital scrapbooking to all your families and friends as many times as you want and make it into as many other projects as you want. In our scrapbooking Getting Started series, we teach you how to do some of these things. Now, another thing that's really great to know about if you're getting started in digital scrapbooking is if you go to our website, Digital Scrapbook Some More, and you go up to our sign up page, you can get a free newsletter that has free digital scrapbooking supplies and training. And that's another great way to get started in digital scrapbooking. Well, I hope you've had a chance to learn about digital scrapbooking, and I hope you'll get started today. Remember, go to digitalscrapbooksandmore.com and find out some other helpful hints that we have for free to get started in digital scrapbooking.